Alright. 50 Cent. You gotta love it. I just wanna run here.
And I'm gonna tell you right now.
Hold on. Gotta get the headphones on. Hold on. Gotta get the headphones on. Alright.
Me and Dub C ain't never been to a Diddy party.
As you all know, Diddy has been arrested, and now everyone is discussing the so-called Diddy parties, which are attended by many rappers and famous.
I have an announcement to make. Huge announcement. For New Year's, I have thrown my own party. Keonte's extravagant party. You feel what I'm saying, chat? It's gonna be extravagant. You know what I'm saying? We might get up to some freaky deaky shit. I don't know. We gonna see though.
Famous people, from Jay-Z to Leonardo DiCaprio. However, there are rappers who kept a distance from Diddy. One of them is 50 Cent, who has been bullying Puffy for many years now.
That shit was so ass.
Like an African champ.
Ain't no more team. What the
Puffy doing? I'm gonna have a drink to forget about this.
In one concert, 50 said that he will never attend Puffy's parties because he...
See, this is why I don't go to no party. Puffy and them at. The fuck is going on there? Get the fuck off my young nigga. There is a
He hugs you from the front and the back at the same time.
That shit's a little...
That's why I don't be going to the Puffy parties. You from the front and the back at the same time? What are you talking about? I mean, look, if you into that, I'm fine with it. To each his own. I'm just saying this shit, my motherfucking party. I'm like, it's uncomfortable.
Chat, y'all like getting hugged from the front and the back at the same time?
I think I belong in the girls' bathroom. And that is going on.
And in 2018, 50 Cent called him gay after the latter offered Curtis to take him shopping.
I said,
Let me read it, Fifth.
Oh my God.
Sorry I can no longer help you guys. Soon you will all be happy. You are all now left under leadership of Puffy Daddy. Report to the nearest rainbow. Dinner Thieves in theaters January 19th.
That's why
He was wildin'.
I'm gonna say that because of the what's the name interview?
Nori.
The Drink Champs.
Yeah,
That one.
Just blow it out. It's your birthday every day.
Every day's your birthday on Drink Champs, goddammit. I'm in. Okay. We ain't fucking with that. I got notes now. I'm trying to get my life together.
You know what I'm saying? Like, he said something fabulous and he goes,
What's really going on here, chat?
Okay. We ain't fucking with that. I got notes now. I'm trying to get my life together.
you know what I'm saying? Like, he said something fabulous and he goes, yo, but me and you, we ain't party. Like, we need to party.
You ain't party like a Diddy party?
Ain't never really.
Chat, I swear to God, I'm throwing a bigger party than Diddy.
What
Yo,
are you
see?
talking about? Anything that's going on.
We gonna get freaky as fuck.
To me,
We gonna be the freakiest.
Like he said something to me one time, a long time ago, at Chris Lighty's wedding. He told me he'd take me shopping. I looked at him like, what'd you just say? Let me move, man, before I do something. You gonna make me mess up the wedding.
Earlier, they both surely had a normal relationship, and 50 could have been in Bad Boy Records. That never happened. The
50 Cent. 50 Cent.
hate from 50 started in 2010, shortly after Diddy became Rick Ross's manager, who happens to be a longtime enemy of 50. The In the Club rapper said he believes that Diddy is making money off B.I.G's
Put
name.
Molly on
I
the
quote,
champagne.
Enough is enough. Biggie's
She ain't
name
even
should
know.
never have become...
Took her home and I enjoyed that.
When was the last
She
time
ain't
Diddy
even know.
really was bigging up his brother?
That's my
not
shit.
bigging up his bank. A little later, Diddy
Chat,
couldn't
that's
take
my
it anymore.
shit.
And during the BET Awards 2010 post show, he said, "Check this out. I love my people. Stop the hate, man. Congratulate. Hate is for... If you hating,
What?
you a... and you're ashy and your breast stink. And you know who I'm talking to. You hating and crap." In 2012, everything led to a serious confrontation between Puffy and 50. Here's what Machine Gun Kelly, a witness to the confrontation, said.
I just remember like 50 coming up outside of Puff's trailer and being like, but Puff wasn't inside his trailer, so he said it to somebody. He was like, what kind of money Puff said he was getting again? I don't know what happened. I thought it was all like funny and sarcastic, and then like 2 seconds later, man, the whole gunplay thing popped off. So.
In 2014, 50 Cent posted a photo montage on Instagram that featured a photo of Steve Stout putting his arm around Diddy, and Diddy face-to-face with Rick Ross. I ain't saying nothing, but something ain't right, LMAO, 50 Cent said on his post.
They was getting freaky as fuck.
And now we come back to the year 2024. After the raid, which took place on the 25th of March,
1,000 bottles of baby
off
oil
on trolling his
That
longtime
shit
pal.
still get. I know.
He said,
I get it. The joke has been ran through the fucking ground, but holy shit! What the fuck? Why the fuck do you have 1,000 bottles of baby oil? What the fuck is wrong with you, bro? Get your fucking life together, bro. 1,000. They were all like the decent sized bottles. It wasn't like the little one. What? You're a fucking freak. Jesus fucking
Now it's not
Christ.
Diddy
Shit
do
pissing
it,
me off.
it's
How you gonna be so freaky I get mad?
Diddy done. They don't come like that unless they got a case. A little later, a video surfaced online showing Diddy riding around Miami on a bicycle, and 50 just couldn't ignore that. Smile, bitch. Smile, bitch. Damn, last seen on a bike, Diddy's popped. Further, he shared footage of Puffy and Tyson's awkward appearance together on the Keenan Ivory weigh-in show in 1998.
He was grabbing on his thigh.
During
Look.
the interview, Tyson held Diddy's hand up to show off his jewelry while saying, "It truly is about the Benjamins," referencing his classic 1997 song with Biggie, Lil' Kim, and the Locks.
It truly is about the Benjamin, as we see.
Oh, yes, he's literally.
It truly is about the Benjamin.
Well, now, when we come...
When reposting the clip, however, 50 claimed that Tyson wasn't happy with the positioning of Diddy's hand and was instead moving it away from him.
Yeah, he moved it right back.
Look at Mike. Oh, no, you're not going to touch my ass, buddy, LOL, implying Puffy wanted to grope the champion boxer, 50 Cent wrote. After Diddy was arrested by federal authorities, 50 Cent ran to social media and even referenced the weird items found in the mogul's home, writing, "Here I am keeping good company with the Drew Barrymore show, and I don't have 1,000 bottles of lube at the house."
I told you you can't trust him. Puffy done killed Tupac, man.
Ooh.
50 Cent has also repeatedly said that Diddy ordered Tupac's murder, and his best friend Eminem also talked about it. In Kill Shot, he said,
The day you put out a hit, the day Diddy admits that he put the hit out, they got Pac killed.
Joe Budden recounted
off
how
so
Diddy
hard.
himself reacted to that.
Puff said it's in his hands, and he said I can say it. And that's the end of that.
Have fun with that one.
He said, there's nothing to say about it. It's in my hands.
Eminem rapped about the possibility of Diddy ordering Pac's murder in his new album, The Death of Slim Shady, in the song Fuel, arguing that he will not beef with him since Diddy can order his murder just like he did with Pac through Keefe D. Keefe D is the
What?
person who went
He
on
dropped
many
names?
YouTube channels and recounted that he was involved with Tupac's murder as he knew Diddy personally. And, according to the gangster's words, Diddy offered him $1 million for Pac's head. He was arrested last year for such bold statements. And in the same song, Fuel, M delivered the following lines, which are definitely included in the top best punchlines in hip-hop history.
P-E-R, got so many essays. Wait, he didn't just spell the word rapper and leave out a P, did he?
And so R-A-P-P-E-R, spelled without a P, spells raper or rapist, while S-A's is short for sexual assaults. Also, Eminem spoke out about Diddy in other songs on the same album. For example, in the Bad One track, he rapped about a Diddy party. And me offending you's nothing new. It's what I love to do. This is subterfuge just to screw with you. And yeah, this much is true.
Sounds like something that Puff would do at a party with Aaron Hall, cause I just love to f with you.
Also, in the Antichrist track, Marshall recalls a terrible video in which Diddy is beating up his ex-girlfriend Cassie.
She probably ran out the room with his f***ing dildo. He tried to field goal punish, she said to chill.
What kind of relationship they have with one another remains a mystery, but there's not concrete evidence that they
fucking
ever
freak.
had a good relationship. They were once on the same stage
Freaky
when Diddy was
fuck.
handing Marshall a Grammy in 2003 for the best rap album. Many in the comments noticed that Puffy half-heartedly announced the winner.
And the winner is Eminem, the Eminem Show. Yes, sir. Eminem, the Eminem Show.
Diddy was most likely already offended by Eminem at the time, as Slim Shady was back then mocking him in tracks.
Because you love me, that y'all expect so much of me. You little groupie bitch, get off me. Go.
Look at this man, you got.
Further, M wanted to hook up with his then girlfriend Jennifer Lopez, and who knows what kind of reaction
She was
Diddy
alright,
had upon
Chad.
hearing
She wasn't
that.
nothing crazy.
Sorry, Puff, but I don't give a fuck if this chick was my own mother. I'd still fuck with no.
The song was released in the year 2000,
Wait.
and in 2001, Diddy and Lopez
Wait.
broke up.
He said, I don't give a fuck if this bitch was my own mother. I fuck her with no rubber. I think we investigated that nigga Eminem too.
Which Suge Knight
Nah,
would go
I
on to
said we
gloat
rate
about
his
and
shit
mock.
too.
Whole thing about it, P. Diddy, P. whatever, we need to leave Puffy alone. Anytime a guy goes on national TV, express how much he loved this woman, how much he needs this woman, how much he missed this woman, and then just do everything he can for this woman, and she turns around and drops me for a dancer.
So when you were in prison and you'd see that J-Lo broke up with P. Diddy, you would laugh at that. That's, in other words, it's very disrespectful.
It's very disrespectful.
Made him look bad?
Made him look like a bitch.
Initially, Suge and
Call
Puff
him a bitch.
were good friends.
You know, I was just networking with the brother, and he would come pick me up from the airport, show me a lot of love. You know, I really had thought we were cool, you know what I'm saying? Right. Cool acquaintances, you know what I'm saying? Just being respectful from people coming into other cities and stuff.
At that time, Suge already had the Death Row label, while Puff had just founded Bad Boy
Death
Records.
Row Records?
He was preparing Biggie's album, Ready to Die, and Puffy was interested in finding out Suge's opinion about that release. He even asked to have the instrumentals from the album, but Suge was surprised by Puffy's audacity, which he talked about in an interview. All Death Row is all through that fucker. To give an example, let's take Intro from Biggie's album, and in it, we hear a sample from Snoop Dogg's song, The Shiznit.
Nah, he copied and pasted that motherfucker. He ain't saying
In general,
shit.
Suge was seriously angered by this. He was also
This a Diddy? Oh, no.
In general,
you said this the Diddy party? You said this the Diddy party? Hold on, chat. You said this the Diddy party? Shit. If they threw an invitation my way, you know, I'm not gonna say if I would or wouldn't go. But let's just say there'll be enough baby oil for all of us.
Suge was seriously angered by this. He was also pissed off that Puff tried to appear in every one of his protege's projects. He didn't allow the artist to grow. Briefly speaking, according to Suge's opinions, Bad Boy Records needed fame, not money. In addition to all that, Tupac wanted to become a member of Suge Knight's label, whom, at the time, was in prison. Pac and Puffy were on friendly terms. But then, everything changed, and Pac accused Diddy of taking part in a robbery that happened in New York at Quad Recording Studios. This is why Tupac's enemy became Suge Knight's enemy. And so, at the Source Awards in 1995, Suge went out and said,
Any artists out there want to be an artist and want to stay a star and don't want to have to worry about the executive producer trying to be all in the videos, all on the record, dancing, come to Death Row.
At the end of the day, that mother was all in the mother video still today.
With tension in the air after Big Suge's comments, Puffy said he fell back on greenlighting the situation on Death Row, saying it was the scariest situation of his entire life, having the power to start something.
I ran up and I asked him, and he said, "Nah, I was talking about Jermaine Dupri." And I was just like, I really put it in my head. It gave me a reason for my ego to walk away.
Next, a confrontation occurred in Atlanta between Death Row and Bad Boy Records, in which Suge Knight's friend Big Jake was killed. In an interview, Puff said that when he saw Big Jake shot, he went up to Suge, and the latter yelled at him, saying that it's his doing, while Puff was at a loss and asked him how he could have been a part of that incident when, just like Suge,
He was moving like
could
a
have gotten
mobster.
shot. Generally speaking, and in any case, Suge was terribly angry at Puffy. And at one Death Row party, a person from Bad Boy Records showed up. Suge together with his gangsters, beat up the guy nearly to death in hopes of finding out where Puff is. The most disturbing part of all that.
What the fuck? Who do they think they are? They beat his ass after where he is at? Bro, where the fuck are the police, bro? Where the fuck was I at? Okay? Where the fuck was I at? You feel what I'm saying? I would have stopped the shit. No bad doings will go around in my sight. No evil shall escape.
Is that they forced him to drink urine.
He might have got a few punches, and he probably drunk about 20 shots of piss. You know what I mean? Literally.
Suge Knight is currently in prison, but this didn't prevent him from speaking out about the latest news of his long-term acquaintance, warning him that he's in danger.
I tell you what, Puffy, your life is in danger. You got to make a decision. When you go to prison, either you're going to be standing up or squatting, sitting down, pissing. I advise you to try to take the first one, because you know if you squat on the seat, you know what that means. Oh yeah, by the way, do not do your time going by Brother Love. Brother Love is not a good code name for prison.
And when it comes to Pac,
It was on his
you all
ass.
know how it ended.
They still
However,
shooting.
it is a fact that Pac hated Puffy up until his death. He dissed him a few times in his tracks, particularly on Hit 'Em Up. And in his post-mortem album, the Don Killuminati, The 7-Day Theory, in Against All Odds.
Let's be honest, you a punk or you would see me with gloves. Remember that shit you said in the vibe about me being a thug?
Diddy admitted in an interview that Hit 'Em Up still hurts to this day.
That joint was cold. We would take your turntables, you played Hit 'Em Up. You know what I'm saying? That's how cold that thing hurt to this day.
In some instances, Puffy's own artists from Bad Boy Records did not even respect him. A chair was once thrown at the label's boss. The Lox joined Bad Boy Records in 1995. However, years later, the members were ready to leave Bad Boy because their hardcore rap style fit poorly with the label's creative direction. They did everything possible to legally free themselves of the contract.
I got no
But Jadakiss recounted what eventually
I don't
led
need
to the
them
fact
bitches
that
anyway.
Diddy finally allowed the rappers to carry on with their careers without Bad Boy.
It was probably after the argument with Diddy, when Styles threw the chair at Puff. That was probably the last straw for that.
However, even after leaving, the guys continued to have conflicts, and Jadakiss called Diddy a coward.
There's a big sign on it. I'm gonna be
the whole National Guard's downstairs, too. Cut it out, man. We can't talk.
in this. I'm a grown ass man, man.
You're a coward.
And I don't take nothing.
You're a thief,
You're
Puff. Don't say you're a thief.
Okay.
You're a
Come to the
thief.
office, man. Come to the office so we can straighten it out then.
Yo, how we just three guys you don't even mess with. You had your Ace Boom Tools publishing.
Call me whatever
You won't let his publishing
I'm
go.
at the office.
Peak cutter.
The point of that conflict revolved around the idea that the Lox wanted Diddy to share the wealth of their success and pleaded for their publishing. They claimed that Diddy owned 50% of their publishing.
Chat, there might be
Diddy
an
later
e-date.
told Hot 97's Angie Martinez that he owned 20%
sheesh,
and has made
Chat.
$400,000 off the Lox.
There might be an
A rep
e-date,
for the
but
group
she
later
looks
refuted Diddy's claim with legal documentation countering his statement. Sometime later, they reconciled and performed at the Bad Boy family reunion tour.
We might be having
However,
an e-date,
in
chat.
2023,
But,
the Lox were preparing for the show Lox and Friends 50th anniversary of hip
You
hop.
feel what I'm saying?
Puff will not be there.
Stop somebody playing with y'all.
Yeah,
Not
right now. Not right now.
Have y'all spoke to him or no, not at all?
Nah, man. To my Diddy.
Styles said who? All right, never.
Nah, I didn't know who you meant.
Nah, I haven't spoke to him. I mean, somebody should. somebody. No, no, meaning like somebody should reach out. I heard, because I had heard 50 say that before, right? 50's like, yo, somebody better reach out to him, man.
He's like trying to.
He definitely should definitely go
Yeah,
talk to
that nigga
somebody.
absolutely,
He definitely
bro.
should go talk to somebody and probably the people he hurt.
Diddy also had problems with the new generation of rappers. And if he had really feared the previous heroes of this video, then here, he tried a few times to exert his authority onto them.
Savage! I'm a savage! Oh!
One of these cases happened with J. Cole and Kendrick Lamar.
fucking
It
thug.
started when, in the control track,
That's someone I'd
K-Dot
arrest.
said that he is the king of New York, even though this entire verse didn't appear as a diss, but purely as competition.
Machiavelli's offspring, I'm the king of New York, king of the coast. One hand, I juggle them both.
Puffy posted a picture in which him and Jay-Z were laughing, captioning it saying, and then Kendrick Lamar said, I'm the king of New York.
What do you think about that Instagram post they did of you?
That's a big homie. Everybody else got to try harder, though.
However, it didn't all end with one meme, and not long ago, the TDE President Punch recalled the infamous fight in 2013, when Diddy allegedly threatened to slit J. Cole's throat over Kendrick Lamar, with Jay-Z present. Diddy threatened to cut Cole's throat with a bottle if he was disrespected.
And if you ever say what you said to me earlier, and he grabbed a bottle from the table because he got all of the alcohol joints, and he said, what you gonna do? Hit me on my head with a bottle? He's like, nah, I'm gonna break it on the table, I'm gonna cut your throat. So the niggas on the ground reached up and tried to grab dude by the neck. So dude reached around and fired on him, and they both fell on the table, knocking all the drinks over. So all these celebrities just in this one spot. It's a scuffle.
Cole himself rapped about this clash with Diddy in the Let Go of My Hand track.
Last scrap was with Puff Daddy, who would have thought it? I bought that nigga album in 7th grade and played it so much.
A year later, Puffy had already set eyes on Drake because of the Drake 0 to 100, the catch-up track.
On TV, I thought it made me richer. Wasn't paying me enough, I needed something quicker.
The track was produced by Boy Wonder, who had sent it to both Diddy and Drake for consideration. According to Diddy, he wanted Drake to ghostwrite for him on the song, but Drake ended up keeping it for himself. Diddy was reportedly furious about this and confronted Drake at the Live nightclub in December 2014, where he allegedly slapped him in the face.
So I go to look at my phone, and it's my dude. Like, he's like, boy, you wouldn't just believe what happened. I'm like, what? Diddy just slapped Drake.
And as usual, Diddy made a fool of himself and said that that never happened.
Like, what made you put hands on Drake?
I did not put hands on Drake.
Oh.
And I do not want any problems with Drake. Drake is, right now, that's all I got. That's all I have to say. He's putting in his work. I didn't do nothing to Drake.
Yeah,